Is your dog secretly feeling lonely and you have no idea? Dogs don't cry when they're lonely. They show strange behaviors that most owners completely miss. If you don't catch the signs in time, your furry friend could suffer in silence. But don't worry. In this video, we'll uncover 10 signs of loneliness in dogs that you should never ignore. Stay till the end, because the third sign is the most heartbreaking, and it's something almost every dog owner ignores. Welcome to Pet Pulse, your go-to channel for everything about our four-legged friends. If you love learning about your pup's emotions, behavior, and health, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's jump into the video. Number 10. Excessive licking or chewing. Have you ever caught your dog licking their paws for way too long? At first, it seems normal. Dogs lick themselves for grooming. But what if they're licking so much that their fur starts thinning? Or they develop red, irritated skin? This could be a sign of loneliness and stress. According to pet behavior experts, dogs use licking as a coping mechanism. It releases endorphins, which give them temporary relief from sadness. Think of it like how some people bite their nails when they're anxious. But here's the problem. Excessive licking can lead to painful sores and infections. If you notice your pup licking the same spot over and over, it's time to take action. Solution? Keep their mind and body engaged. Try interactive toys, snuffle mats that encourage natural foraging behavior, or even simple commands like ashul, paw, or spin to distract them. And most importantly, spend more time with them. Sometimes, a little extra love is all they need. Number 9. Sleeping too much. Dogs love their naps. But have you ever noticed your pup sleeping way more than usual? Maybe they used to jump up excitedly when you got home, but now they just lift their head and go right back to sleep. Loneliness and depression can cause extreme tiredness in dogs. A study from the American Kennel Club, AKC, found that lonely dogs sleep up to 14 hours a day, sometimes more, because they simply have nothing else to do. They're not just being lazy, they're actually shutting down emotionally. A sudden increase in sleep, especially if your dog is skipping playtime or meal excitement, is a red flag. Solution? Keep a consistent routine. Dogs thrive on structure, so make sure you're taking them for walks at the same time each day. Introduce new activities, like hide-and-seek or agility exercises to stimulate their brain. Even short training sessions throughout the day can break the boredom and give them something to look forward to. Number 8. Loss of appetite or overeating. Imagine this. You put down your dog's favorite food, and instead of rushing to it like usual, they just stare at it. Or worse, walk away completely. That's not normal. On the flip side, some lonely dogs do the opposite. They overeat whenever they're alone. Both extremes are warning signs of emotional distress. Studies show that dogs, just like humans, can experience changes in appetite due to stress and sadness. When they're lonely, some dogs lose interest in food entirely, while others turn to eating as a comfort mechanism. Did you know that some dogs can develop a condition called emotional eating? They crave food, not because they're hungry, but because it temporarily fills the void of loneliness. If your dog is eating too little, try hand-feeding them or mixing in warm water or a bit of chicken broth to make meals more appealing. If they're overeating, use a slow feeder bowl to make them eat at a normal pace. And remember, the best appetite booster is quality time with you. Number 7. Excessive barking or howling. Does your dog bark non-stop when you're not home? Maybe your neighbors have even complained about it. This isn't just annoying. It's actually a desperate cry for help. Dogs are social animals, and when they're lonely, they try to call out for someone. Some bark at nothing, while others howl like wolves, signaling distress. Experts say that excessive barking is one of the most common symptoms of separation anxiety. In one study, researchers found that over 40% of dogs left alone for long hours developed vocalization issues. Some breeds, like huskies, beagles, and chihuahuas, are even more prone to howling when they feel lonely. If your dog barks excessively when alone, try leaving on calming music or a TV show to mimic background noise. Also, puzzle toys stuffed with treats, like a frozen peanut butter Kong, can keep them busy for hours. And most importantly, make sure they get plenty of exercise before you leave. The more tired they are, the less likely they'll feel lonely. Number 6, destructive behavior. Have you ever walked into your home and found your couch shredded to pieces, pillows destroyed, or your favorite shoes chewed up? It's easy to think, oh, they're just being naughty. But in reality, this is often a sign of loneliness. Dogs don't destroy things to be bad. They do it because they're bored, frustrated, or stressed. Studies show that destructive chewing is especially common in dogs left alone for more than 6 hours a day. Some dogs even chew doors and scratch floors, trying to escape and find their owners. Some dog breeds, like Labradors, German Shepherds, and Jack Russells, have higher energy levels and are more likely to turn to destructive behavior when they're lonely. Solution? The key is mental stimulation and proper exercise. Try rotating their toys every few days to keep things fresh, and make sure they get at least 30 to 60 minutes of exercise daily. Also, consider interactive feeding toys that make them work for their food. It keeps their brain busy and reduces destructive urges. Number 5, following you everywhere. Does your dog shadow you around the house like a little detective? Do they follow you from room to room, even when you just get up to grab a glass of water? It might seem cute, but this could be a sign of deep loneliness. Dogs crave companionship, and when they feel alone, they become overly attached, almost like they're afraid you'll disappear forever. A 2021 study by the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that dogs who follow their owners excessively often suffer from separation-related stress. Some even get anxious when their owner goes to the bathroom. While it's great to have a loyal companion, overly clingy behavior can become unhealthy. Start by teaching them independence. Use commands like "giger," stay, and reward them for staying in one place while you move around. You can also try giving them a designated comfort space with their favorite blanket or toy, so they feel safe even when you're not in sight. Number 4, lack of interest in playtime. Imagine this. You grab your dog's favorite toy, expecting them to wag their tail in excitement. But instead, they just stare at it and walk away. That's not normal. Dogs naturally love to play. It's their way of having fun and bonding. So, when a dog suddenly stops showing interest in toys, fetch, or even running around, it's a red flag for loneliness or even depression. In a survey by the British Veterinary Association, vets reported that 1 in 4 dogs showed a significant decrease in playfulness when feeling lonely or anxious. Solution? Bring back the excitement by introducing new toys or switching up playtime activities. Try interactive games like hide and seek, or use toys that dispense treats to keep them engaged. And most importantly, make playtime a daily bonding moment between you and your pup. Number 3, sudden aggression or irritability. This is one of the most shocking signs that many dog owners completely overlook. Has your usually sweet dog suddenly started growling, snapping, or acting aggressive? If so, it might not be bad behavior. It could be loneliness turning into frustration. A lonely dog feels trapped with no way to release their emotions. Over time, this can make them more irritable and even aggressive. A study by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA, found that dogs who experience long periods of loneliness show higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to mood swings and unpredictable aggression. Solution? First, rule out any health issues by visiting a vet. If your dog is physically fine, they might just need more socialization. Try scheduling doggy play dates, visiting a dog park, or simply spending more one-on-one time with them. A well-socialized dog is a happy dog. Number 2, restlessness and pacing. Ever noticed your dog wandering around aimlessly, pacing back and forth, or constantly repositioning themselves? This is a sign that they feel unsettled and anxious, a common reaction to loneliness. Dogs who don't get enough mental and physical stimulation often develop restless behaviors, like circling the room or constantly shifting spots. Some even start digging at the floor or scratching walls out of frustration. Solution? Help your dog burn off that restless energy. Take them for a longer walk, introduce agility training, or try dog sports like frisbee or obstacle courses. If they get enough exercise and mental stimulation, their pacing will decrease naturally. Number 1, they become overjoyed when you come home. We all love seeing our dogs happy when we come home. But if your dog acts like they haven't seen you in years, even if you were just gone for 30 minutes, it could be a sign of extreme loneliness. Lonely dogs often overreact to their owner's return because they feel completely isolated while alone. You'll notice things like jumping, and excessively spinning in circles, zoomies all over the house, crying or whining loudly. A study from the University of Helsinki found that dogs who show excessive excitement at their owner's return often experience higher separation anxiety levels. It's not just happiness. It's relief that they're not alone anymore. Try leaving them with comfort items like a piece of clothing that smells like you. You can also practice short departures by leaving for just a few minutes, then returning calmly. Over time, this teaches them that being alone isn't permanent or scary. If you made it this far, your pup is lucky to have such a caring owner. Which of these signs have you noticed in your dog? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about keeping your dog happy, healthy, and loved. Check out this playlist for more amazing dog care tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.